What happened then? So that's 2016. You turned things around
Yeah.
over the next couple of years.
Yeah.
What happens, leading up to where we are today in terms of your business? Can you give me a top line summary in terms of what's happening?
I'll give you the TLDR. Continue to grow Gym Launch. 2 years later, we started a supplement company called Prestige Labs. At this point, we had thousands of gym owners that had licensed the business model and the ads and all the stuff that we were doing. And so we sold through that distribution base. That company grew pretty big, pretty quickly. A year after that, we started a software company that also helped gyms get leads in the door. It's just like an automated lead thing. And then 2021, we sold all three of those companies. The supplement and the licensing company we sold to American Pacific Group, which is a private equity firm out of San Francisco, for $46.2 million. We sold 2/3 of the company. And then the software company we actually sold to a strategic buyer who had like a massive base, and we just had a better monetization system than they did. And that was an all stock deal. So it's continuing to grow under their umbrella, and they'll probably sell in 4 or 5 years. But from that and what we had taken in dividends during the licensing business for the 5 years that it was rocking, it still is rocking and rolling, we started acquisition.com. So that became kind of our family office. And so we started our first investments. I think the first investments we did was in 2020. So there is some overlap there. And part of the reason that I was willing to sell it was because the investments, the first 3 or 4 investments we did really well. And I was like, okay, this is what I want to do is the next thing. Cause I didn't want to be the gym guy for the rest of my life. Because I'd been, at this point, it'd been, I think, more than a decade that I'd been from like sleeping on the gym floor to having multiple occasions to doing the turnaround business to doing the licensing. Like I'd been in that game for a long time. And I think that maybe I could have stayed there and could have just continued to compound it and started doing acquisitions under that fitness umbrella. But I wanted to do more general business stuff. And so that's what we did. And so now we buy chunks of companies, usually minority stakes, 25 to 49-ish%. I mean, we have one that we're in the talks of that we were originally a minority stake in, and we're going to take majority because it's been a great company, and the founder in the same position as I was, like, just wants to do other stuff, and it's a great business. But that's kind of how we see it as like growth partners. We come in, we write a check, we add value, we help grow the business.